Hello, my people. I don't know if anyone recognizes this eyeball. It is from the 20 questions tag that I did, and it is actually a makeup look from Loreal Bulletproof, and ApothicOndy requested that I do it, so here I am. And yes, all of this can be done with a 120 palette. You don't need all these different colors. I'm actually going to be using my Sephora palette from Christmas, the greens and stuff in it, and some MAC eyeshadows. But I actually wore this to a friend's house for dinner. They know how I am though, so I actually like it. For some reason, it kind of reminds me of the start of a butterfly wing. But anywho, let's get started. I'm going to be using Revlon's Electric Pop. If you have like a white eyeshadow base, that would be great. NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, that would be a good one too, really. Because this has some sparkle and some sheen in it. And honestly, it's really just a flat white. But what I'm going to do is, there is a white in the Sephora palette, and y'all know that blank, just flat white in the 120 palette. I'm going to take it on a brush, dab. This is just like preparing your canvas right here. We're prepping the canvas. And no, just forget you have eyebrows. Just forget you have eyebrows, because we're not doing anything with them. The eyeshadow goes straight through it. Okay, now if you have MAC's bitter or lime juice, I think is another one, or a color like that in the 120 palette, just a lime green, a happy green, small brush. And we're starting out with lighter and going deeper. And this little divot right here inside your eye, we're coming up into that and then up into the brow, almost in like a dewdroppy type of a shape, if that makes sense. Okay, and then we're going to come out with it. I am going in with Juxt, or you could use this color right here in the Sephora palette right here. You could use that. Now I'm going to go in with a Juxt just on a round brush, and depending on your eye shape, if you have a smaller area right here, by all means use a smaller brush. Just going in with that color, building the color up, and it's just going to leave a sheen. Like when you turn in the light, you'll kind of see a sheen. I'm going to be using the Sephora green on the top row right there. Can y'all see right there? Like I hadn't even started using this palette. I thought, Stephanie, you need to use this palette, girl. So that's what I'm going to go in that little dewdroppy shape we made. See? Don't go past the lighter green. You're wanting to kind of keep it in there. Then, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a blending brush. We're gonna take the small pencil brush and use it as if it were a blending brush, and just blend. This corner I used a pencil brush, and I used that green I just showed you from Sephora. Close your eye, and right there where you feel your eye sink in at the corner, put a dot down. Okay. Take a blending brush and go out I'm going back in with MAC's Juxt. Right there in the middle. Then I'm taking a liner brush, going back to that green from Sephora. Right there at the corner of my eye. Drawing a line. I'm going to be using Sonia Kashuk's double-sided pencil. I prefer the one side that has got a little bit of shimmer to it. I'm going to waterline and tightline. Then I'm going to be using MAC's Plush Lash in Brownette. In the video, she had no mascara on, but I felt it was just too dark. The cheeks are just contoured. I didn't even put blush on. If you wanted to, you could do like a cheek stain or something like that. Really cutesy, pinky, honeymoon from Hard Candy would be really cute. I will say what I did before I realized I had this color and could have used it. I took this orange lipstick that is a Wicked lip color. It's actually Halloween lipstick. And I took this Almay Flamingo color. My aunt gave it to me. I would never have bought that color. But it ended up working out because what I did was I kind of took off a little bit of each one of them with my palette knife, mixed them on the back of my hand, and put them on. And then I took an empty... This is like my eye cream jar that's empty, and put it in there. You could use that color, and I'll swatch it for you, my little homemade color. Looks like that. Or, when I went looking through the plethora of lipsticks that I do own, I found out that I have a color that would have been suitable. It is Curtsy, Curtsy from MAC. Look how close them two are. So today I'm just going to do the Curtsy from MAC. I think that's good enough, and that's a more wearable than my orange one here. It's a little bit more orange than the other. That's also tip of the day. If you ever don't have a lip color that you need, maybe you have two that you could blend and make the color you want. So that is it, and thank you so much for watching, and thanks for the request, and I will see y'all in the next tutorial.